we go. Final round robin match of the day. It's going to be heavyweights Japan. The Olympians from 3 years ago in Rio up against Hong Kong. A young, new and improved side with some promising young talent. We saw Japan earlier beat Malaysia 50-0 and we saw Hong Kong beat Sri Lanka 33-10. So two teams battling it out for top spot to take the honours in Pool C. And well, you know, take your choice there from those players. Nakamura, Okuroda, Pativa Kololo, Susumi, Hirano, the list goes on. But those top five there, well, they really are some of the best rugby players in Asia. Hong Kong not too bad themselves. Co-captains Melody Lee and Natasha Olsen were great in their earlier victory. Look out for Poon Hoi Yan in 7. She is dynamite everywhere. And also good additions, Eden, Simmons and Pyle. Great new additions to the squad. Young players come up through the system. Kawasaki from Japan is our referee. Buckle yourself in.
Ready?
These two sides met in a cup final last year. Hong Kong were beaten comfortably 35-0 in that match. So it's the first time they've met since that game. Poon with the kickoff. Goes nice and deep and lands in the hands of Yumi Hirano. And then quick as you like, they fire it wide. Here's Kurogi, taken down in a brutal tackle by Amy Pyle, throwing her to the ground. Here's Nakamura, number 1, the queen of Asian rugby, women's rugby. An early penalty to Japan, a reward for attacking from the onset. And good defence though from Hong Kong, straight up, nothing missed, nothing happening.
Well, it'll be all about the nerves for Hong Kong. Japan will certainly make them blink, it's just a matter of when. Oh, almost half a chance.
Yeah, Nam Kayan couldn't take that, she was in a taking contact as she tried to take the ball. Yumi Okuroda there with a very powerful run from her. Hirano. Now to Kurogi, they put the boot in, there's no sweeper. Look out, here comes Susumi, she's steaming down that far wing and the ball beats her out. Poon there was no match for Susumi.
Well, there's not many, if any, is there?
So first set piece of the game, it'll be Nam Karman to feed this line out.
Interesting to see how long Nakamura deems it necessary to stay in the fight here. So in the first game, Japan, she removed herself pretty early on. And it looked like Japan had good control over the game.
There she is, on the far side of the scrum. Chiharu Nakamura. Hirano to feed. Just take the one step, secure the ball. Hirano comes blasting away and throws a bit of a shocker, actually. It's unusual for her. And there'll be a scrum here for Hong Kong.
They definitely wanted to attack that point. I'll tell you what, I've got a quickly developing amount of respect for Amy Pyle, number 12 for Hong Kong. She's a bit of a tackling machine by the look of it.
Crouch.
So Hong Kong are split here.
Steady.
Chong straight behind the scrum and they put the big shove on. Here is Chong Ka-Yan, she toes it ahead. And then Susumi's chugging back. Now it's Hirano and she's got Chong on top of her and good harrying by Chong, and Okuroda comes back and pops it up and it's all over the place. Poon swoops on it. In come the reinforcements. Olsen Thorne, no one stops her from there, but have they? No, they haven't. Woo, that was close. She powered over with those powerful legs of hers and put that down to Chong Ka-Yan with the kick and the chase. Awesome stuff for Hong Kong.
Well, there's a bit of the old B water, my friend, on that, isn't it? They really pressed the button at scrum time. Japan, possibly overcommitted, left themselves exposed because Hong Kong did very well to keep the ball. And then there's your finish right there. There's no disputing that.
On the chalk.
Terrific score to Hong Kong.
Poon sends that one wide, so we're 5-all here after a few minutes, and this is all on here at Nam Dong Stadium.
I think you might want to look at that board again.
Sorry, Jed, I thought Japan had scored.
I know, it's easy to do, isn't it?
5-0 here at Nam Dong Stadium. We'll just edit that bit out later, Jed. Poon this time just drills one low and wobbly. Those are the hardest ones to take. It's all over the place, squirting about on the floor. Hirano, though, picks it up. Sets off Pativa Kololo, and can she go all the way here? Not the quickest out there, and Nam's also not the quickest. It's a bit of a dogfight here, and she's going to eventually chug her way across the line. And that's a good return from Japan, and that was fair enough too at the end there. Don't look too disappointed. You waited for it, Pativa Kololo, but they're back. 5-all now. I predicted it.
Well done, Grant. Your powers of prediction never cease to amaze me. But any good coach will tell you, kids, 60 seconds after a team scores, that's when they're most vulnerable. Hong Kong living up to that shibboleth. As we watch the final strides here, round and under the post, as you should do. And then if you want to avoid contact, just put the ball down.
Okay, so the conversion's good. They do lead by 2, Japan. Okuroda gets right under that one. Melody Lee takes that really nicely. Throws off the first tackle coming in from Gozaza. Here's Nam Kaman. And just around the back there, and a difficult one to take for Amy Pyle. That was unfortunate, and they've gifted it back to Japan now. Great tackle from Olsen Thorne, putting Hirano under pressure there, and they forced the turnover there. And Japanese ref Kawasaki-san awards Japan with a penalty, and they go off. Okuroda, no messing around, just into the final minute of this first half. Putting them under pressure there here. Look at this Hong Kong defence swarming them. They're forcing errors out of Japan. It's very uncharacteristic. Good stuff from Hong Kong, and they've got a chance here in the final moments.
Thank you.
Poon only picks up about 5 or 6 metres on that, but that's not important. Winning this line out will be key.
Hold on, please.
Poon
Hold on.
being used as the shortest player on the field, being used as the go-to. They come in late. Nam with the throw.
Time back on.
They wheel Poon in there, and they've messed that one up. Straight to Nakamura there, and here they go with a final chance. And the Hooters about to go. Pyle takes the tackle. Okuroda just blitzing through. Here goes Susumi. Will she go all the way? No, she's in the circle there. 3 Hong Kongers diverge on her.
Hold on, please. Holding away.
Just being played. Nakamura, she's right there, and will they stop her? No, they won't. She's like the Terminator, and she's back right against the post. Chiharu Nakamura tells Hong Kong, don't get too excited. Right on the hooter. What a finish. Just calm it down. Hey, just calm it.
Well, it's not bad, is it, when you've got the premier women's rugby player in Asia to just, well, turn around and do something. Anything, in fact. On this occasion, they needed to score a try.
That line out went all wrong, didn't it? It started from there.
A very good example of what you want not to happen. I could appreciate the setup and the time taken, but there'll be some comments on that on the Facebook channel. If you are on Facebook and you'd like to follow Asia Rugby, you can do so at asia.rugby on Facebook. Join the fun. And on Instagram at Asia Rugby Live, of course. Instagram is very, very popular, and the Instagram feed of Asia Rugby, as a result, is very, very popular also. Asia Rugby on Twitter, for those of you who think you've got something intelligent to say, or you just want to repost whatever I put out there, that's fine, at Asia Rugby.
Everyone passed that. So, please
So we have
pass on the offside.
plenty of channels for you on social media. And as always, we welcome you to the live stream here, live from Korea, Namdong Asiad Stadium, and it's a fantastic facility. Bathed in sunshine today. It's been a very, very pretty day. And I guess we must be in autumn now, are we? Ground, is that right?
That's right. First day of September today. Is it? No, is it? What day is it? What year is this? No, it's the last day of August.
Second half.
Looking forward to coming back here in November for the men's Olympic qualifiers, where Jed might even put some slacks on. Okaroda gets us restarted, and they have a slender lead here. 2 converted tries to 1 unconverted to Olsen Thorne. And they reload for the second half. Okaroda fires it out quickly to, looks like Hirano down there now. Susumi. Susumi gets right on the outside there, and she ain't the tallest, ain't got the longest stride, but once those legs hit you, you've got to be right on top of her. And they've given her some space. They've given it to her early, allowed her that freedom and space, and she's gone around, and it's the traditional big smile from Honecker. 17 tries last season, 87 points, a little dynamo. Very well balanced.
Oh, we remember back when it was the great Yamaguchi.
Yes.
And then this little tyke turned up and started flying them in. There it is.
With her 87 points, she must have knocked over a conversion last season. Okaroda on 85, and then followed up by Aggie Poon for Hong Kong, who's not here today.
I've been told by my sources that she might be refereeing.
Okay. Well, if you know something about that, let us know on the Twitter, or just drop Jed a line. Here we go then. Now,
Highly salacious rumor, if that's a fact.
Hong Kong on the front foot. They need to score now. They need to score pretty soon. This is Amy Powell, puts her head down and smashes into Nakamura. Lee Chi-Ting is on in 6. Olsen Thorne gets cleaned out. 1 down the bottom, 1 over top. They try to win the ball back, and they've been overpowered here. Yes, they are. Okaroda coming in at pace is Hirano. Susumi, no, this is Otake. She gets on the outside. Oh, Florence Simmons. Oh, good tackle from Simmons. What a cracker. Who's there though? Bativa Kololo. More desperation tackles. This is desperate stuff from Hong Kong. Hirano to Okaroda. Nakamura. All the big names are out there. Melody Lee puts one in on Nakamura, drives her down, and they spill it forward. And goodness, that was very desperate defense. Just clinging on there. One more score might be the difference. Might just do the job for Japan. And from this distance out, it's going to be hard to defend Nakamura on the ball. She might just go herself. Yes, she does. Well, that's just, you know, well, they used to say boys against men. It's not girls against women, because Hong Kong are in this, but Nakamura, 99% of the time, she makes the right choice.
Well, possibly if Hong Kong had marked up properly then, they could have forced a pass out of Nakamura, but I think she looked up, and when she saw who was in front of her, and the fact that they couldn't move until she'd tapped the ball, well, the maths are pretty simple. Look at this. Who did she take with her? Poon and number 6, Lee. So the pair of them together are probably worth about 80 kilos.
Yeah, the 2 smallest on the field probably for Hong Kong anyway, so maybe Hong Kong might have lined
But a
up
good
bit better.
indication of where the mindsets are at, right? I mean, that's how we compliment Nakamura a lot for her play, and that's why.
Okaroda with a rear error on restart, and
Played it.
Amy Pyle decides to play that one. We haven't got time to waste here. We've got 4 minutes remaining. Here goes another one of the new players down there with her first touch of the ball. Running straight is Florence Simmons. Love the way she plays. She's not afraid to just take it on in there. Melody Lee, there's some space out wide, but it's cut down just like that. Okaroda nails Poon. Amy Pyle now just struggling to keep her feet. They're inching their way downfield and turned over by Japan, who just stick to task. Now they have to run forward in defence. Pativa Kololo gets that big arm going. Pops up the pass to Susumi. Can she get on the outside? Chong's not going to catch her. And shut the gate. Honoka Susumi. How did they do that from 80 metres down the field? And she looks cool and calm. She never looks like she's puffing. And there's
Poor
the
old
smile.
Florence Simmons went flying into a breakdown there. And when she put her head in there, the ball was there. And then when she opened her eyes, the ball was gone. And that is just the reality of playing this Japanese side. They approached the breakdown, made the decision to take the ball, got it, spread it, scored it. Mismatch there.
So Take with the last pass there. Never looks puffed, does. Very well balanced. Her head just doesn't move, doesn't bobble when she's ranged like an athletic sprinter. Okaroda, she got the last kickoff wrong. This one though, she puts just out of reach, but it's a good length, and Sham takes it under heavy fire. And they get busy over the top of that, yes, and they won that penalty. Again, it was Otake. Sham there, also not a large player, got a little bit isolated. She got taken by 2 players at the same time. And now coming to the last minute, it was close at one stage. They've opened up a big gap now, 31-5. Rhoda pings it onto the 22, and Otake takes that easily right at the back, uncontested. Going in hard as Amy Pyle with a front-on tackle. Okaroda looking to put Harder away. Harder gets on the outside almost of Eden. Good tackle by Eden, come back at her. Here they keep coming though. Hirano, good defence again. This time it's Pyle. There's about a 3-on-3 here. There's nothing going on. Okaroda just tries to go straight over the top of Pyle. Just holds on to it. Running straight and hard as Otake. She's a couple short, ripped out though by Chong. Your penalty right under the post though, right on 14 minutes. So Otake there, she's been good since she's come on. Fumiko Otake. Yeah, no doubt they'll just try and put another 5-pointer on here, and it's just a matter of numbers. Good hands, nice, cool and calm. Put it through the hands, and over in the corner goes Kagawa. And they put the icing on the cake here. They've really shot out in the second half and showing their class. Japan, Mele Kagawa, second try of the series. They take it up to 36 points to 0. More shots fired, Jed.
Yeah, just good solid play from Japan in the end. You know, picking the opportunities, knowing where the mismatches are. They're very, very skillful. A good opportunity for a team like Hong Kong to get a real handle on where it's at. They've got some new bodies, they've got some new heads. The score says it all though, doesn't it? Japan still in a class of their own, 36-5.
Okay, that's it for the ladies' side of the draw today. All these teams can jump on the bus.